a major operation. Never thought that I'd survive from a broken heart. He took me in as a patient. You better believe he knew where to start. There's no need for me to eat an apple every day. Oh, he's all I ever need to take any pain away. Take any pain away. Dr. Love, he can cure my every pain. He can make me well again. Dr. Love, he ain't got no competition. Only he writes my prescription. Dr. Love, Dr. Love, ooh, Dr. Love.
Hey everybody, how you doing? You're now in tune to Willy Wonder World, where we talk to all the creative people, the most interesting people that I know, and introduce them to you. Right now, sitting with me, good man, second guest ever on the Willy Wonder World show, Mr. Eddie Bones. How you doing, Eddie?
Good, man.
All right, good to be with you. All right. Yeah, so you know, we're sitting in here in Kulturez, Harvard Square, and this is a store co-owned.
Yes, sir.
Co-owned by Mr. Eddie Bones, and you know, talk a little bit about yourself. Tell the people where were you born, where were you raised?
I was born in Cambridge, Central Square, all my life. I don't know. I always wanted to own a business. You know, I did take that path originally, but did a couple of years finance. Eventually met up with the right people, right opportunities at the right time, and now I'm doing what I'm doing, and wouldn't change a thing.
All right. So, like, around what age did you know you wanted to own a store, have your own business?
When I was like 20, 22, I wanted to open up a bar, actually. And wanted to do something that, like, you know, was like a social thing, but also like, you know, a way of life that I could live. And eventually I got over that when I started going to bars. And then
Okay, I mean, what about the bars turned you in other directions?
I just know that stuff's just hard to do and the turnover. And you know what, I realized a lot of it was like having a passion for what you want to do. And that's what ultimately led me to where I'm at right now, so.
All right, cool. So Kulturez is an interesting store. It's you know, it has a lot of different items, kind of caters to different audiences, different society, different communities, I'll say, and but they all have something in common and kind of related. How did this actual store of Kulturez come together? The idea.
Well, mine gets a lot of credit for founding the idea of Kulturez, and basically it being, you know, a universal place where, you know, it's not just hip hop culture, it's like punk culture, rock culture, skate culture, b-boy culture, the list goes on. And, you know, it was his vision that really like led us to what we are now. And he's, I mean, without the guy, he's the backbone of this place, so.
And how long has the store been here?
3 years, going on 4 in October.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate
Definitely. That. So who came up with the symbol? You're represented by that with K, with the dripping paint, and you know, where did that symbol come from?
It's funny you asked that, actually. We when we all got involved in this project, we were so many different ideas, so many people, their thoughts, and you know, and we're the kind of guys that like we listen to everybody. You know what I mean? If you're on the team, it's not one person getting trumped over the other. You know, where it's an open avenue, creativity. So we had a guy design for us, and you know, we went over hundreds of designs, and it was just something about that logo that was just like very unique, but also kind of like, I don't know, memorable. And we just roll with it. I mean, it's gone through little changes that you know y'all wouldn't even notice, but what it is now is, you know.
You guys are feeling really strong about
right.
that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Well, it looks great. I actually own a piece of apparel with the symbol on it, so I'm a proud owner of some Kulturez apparel, and I will continue to support this store. So, do you design any of the material?
I do design a few things. For the most part, it's usually like Drew and mine. I've came up with a lot of ideas and envisioned a lot of things. I've recently started getting more involved in the technical end, doing Photoshop and Illustrator.
Okay.
So, I mean, like I said earlier about the logo, it's like there's so many hands and eyes on these projects that not one single person can take credit for one design.
Okay, so it's a good team.
Yeah, that's how we kind of do it over here. Yeah.
Hey, just for you people out there, you know, you gotta take an example from this man right here. If you're gonna be in business, teamwork is essential. All right, that's words from the Dr. Love. We're back to the interview. All right. So what's your favorite season, man? We're gonna go off topic a little bit. We just want to get to know you, you know, the person.
That's a good question too. I like the spring, man. I something about the spring. It's like rejuvenation. You know, we just went through a long winter.
Yeah.
Time to get excited. Nice weather's coming.
If you don't know, Harvard Square is located in Massachusetts, where the winters are long and cold. But yeah, springtime seems like it's right around the corner. We were just myself and Mr. Plex were just walking outside, coming on into the store, and noticed that the weather's getting a little warmer, a little more people outside. So you know, your favorite season's right around the corner. So if you weren't doing this, what do you think you'd be doing?
Well, I don't know. Probably doing finance and accounting like I used to do. But I mean, if I wasn't doing this thing, I'd probably just try to start my own brand. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's hard to say. Like everything happened the way it did, and I developed this nature of life that I'm in now. I mean, it's just hard to say. I mean, I could have just not met anybody and just, you know, went to all, you know, did the bank thing, and I'd probably be miserable, but that's just the way life is.
So you feel happy doing what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm happy. I took a lot of risks to get here. You know, I sacrificed a lot. I gave up a lot of things to be here, and I still do every day. And, you know, but that quality of life, I wouldn't change it. This is
absolutely. Talk a little bit about, you go by Eddie Bones.
Yeah.
Okay. And talk a little bit about the name. Where'd the name come from?
Actually, it's really funny. My boy, Yusef Montgomery, went to high school. I bet y'all know. He was a good dude, and we used to all, you know, crack jokes on everybody in class and stuff went on. And gave him the nickname Freddie Bones, and it just kind of stuck. So Eddie Bones, Freddie Bones.
All right.
It's gone a long way.
A little bit of behind the scenes. You know, you have to talk to the man to get all of the details. And so Plex is behind the camera. Y'all can't see him, but I know you had a question for Mr. Bones over here.
Yeah. What's the story about Dark Man?
Dark Man, that's funny. So one time when I was in college, I think it was, or senior year, we experimented on some mushrooms, and we were you know, walking around Central Square, and we ended up coming to my boy's crib and watching TV with his mom, and you know, she'd light up blunts and stuff like that, whatever. This is old school stuff, but anyways, Dark Man got put on TV, and we were just gone. It was me and Rowdy, and we're just watching this like, wow. And then there was this one point, like, Rowdy was just like, yo, what's wrong, Bones? And I was just like, yo, I feel so bad for this dude, yo. I mean, my man just lost his whole family. He don't even look the same anymore. You know, he's running around, everyone's hating on him. And I don't know, I was all tripped out. I was getting too sensitive about the fictional character, and I don't know, it was hilarious. So we laughed about it this day, and it's so funny you brought it up right now in this interview.
You wanted to help Dark Man.
I wanted to help. It's naturally in me to help people, and I wanted to help a fictional character, even though he probably didn't need my help. He looked like he was taking people out himself. So
yeah, that's an old school movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty cool story. Yeah, you have to see it for yourself, but. Yeah, it was pretty bad for Dark Man. But hey, so we're gonna go on to the bonus question.
Sure.
And you know, we're asking all of our guests this early on in the Willy Wonder World Series. So, if you were gifted $1 million, no strings attached, in your hands to do whatever you want with, what do you think you'd do with it?
$1 million.
$1 million.
Very first thing I would do is buy my mother a house somewhere in Cambridge where she can have all the animals she wants and just live in happiness and not have to live where she lives now, and pretty much just that, really. That's the first thing I would do.
A house in a barn.
House in a barn, chickens and dogs, cats, and any animal she wants. I mean, she likes a lot of animals, so well, not too much. Not like Jumanji or anything like that, but a lot of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, beyond that, I mean, that's a lot of people, you know, I mean, well, not a lot of people, but the good people would want to provide for their mom and their dad. But I mean, after that, I mean, the other side of Eddie Bones, I mean, what would he do with $1 million?
I don't know. I'd probably end up going to a bar and buying everyone, all my best friends, bringing the best dinners and drinks. I don't know.
All right, hey, we'll take that.
I like to share. I don't know. It's hard for me to be selfish about that stuff, but I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking of so many different things. I don't know. I definitely go travel, that's for sure.
All right.
Because I haven't had a vacation in a long time.
All right.
I still bring some people. So.
Man of the world, man of the people, Mr. Eddie Bones here. He buy everyone drinks. All right. So if anyone comes across $1 million and you're looking for somebody to give it to this man, and he'll do good things with it. All right. Hey, nice talking to you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for allowing us to host the show in your store, man. It's really an honor, and we're gonna do our best to try and let people know Kulturez, Harvard Square, Cambridge, Mass. You're now in tune to Willy Wonder World. Peace.